If you're looking for how to unlock the crystal ship, the secret ship in Faster Than Light, you've come to the right place. This is a brief guide, as brief as possible, for how to unlock the crystal ship. The Crystal Cruiser, it's a great ship, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of luck. So let's get started. In order to get the crystal ship, you will need 5 things, really, to unlock it. First off, you'll need a valid map layout, and we'll talk about what that means. Second, you need to get a random event that will let you get a stasis pod. And then third, you need to get a Zoltan person through a random event to open the stasis pod. Fourth, you need to jump to the right place in the Rock Homeworlds to go through an ancient device. And then fifth, you need luck. There is a lot of luck-based stuff in Faster Than Light, but none more so than getting the crystal ship. The stars really have to align on your run in your favor. 2 other things will really help you if you're desperately searching. The first is using a rock cruiser A or B, because that guarantees success in the stasis pod event. And the second is long-range scanners, because that'll really help you in steps 3 and 4 above. Try not to get discouraged if you've been going through this a bunch of times. To be honest, it took me 82 hours of gameplay before I was able to unlock the crystal ship. Let's talk about how to know what to get in front of you to see what you can do. First, you need a valid map. And if you have a valid map, it's pretty simple from the layout up here. The first event only occurs in NG sectors, pirate sectors, or rock sectors, which is going to be green or red. So you need some kind of green or red on the left. And then in the middle, you need to have an NG sector or Zoltan sector. That can be sector or homeworlds, because that's where the second event occurs, where you open the stasis pod. And those only occur in green sectors. So you need those 2 in a line, and then third, you need the rock homeworlds, which is red, because that's where the ancient device is that'll let you go to where the crystal ship is located, and that's a red sector. So if you see from the bottom of the map here, this is a valid run on what I've posted. You just want some green or red on the left, green in the middle, red on the right. That doesn't guarantee that it works, but at least by the time you get from the jump at the end of Sector 1, you should be able to tell, hey, I can go for the crystal ship, or maybe next time. Phase 1 is getting the stasis pod, and this is conceivably the easiest thing to do, but you just are going to jump for every distress beacon you see in a valid sector, and eventually you'll hopefully run into one that has an event where you have an asteroid field giving off a distress call. If you're in a rock ship, you'll get a blue option. Take it, congratulations, you get a stasis pod. If you're not, take the top option and hope for the best with luck. Sometimes you'll get it, sometimes you'll just take damage. More often than not, I take damage. But grab the stasis pod, not the weapon. If you don't really want the crystal ship, get the weapon. But that's not what this guide's for. Phase 2, opening the pod. You need to get a random Zoltan event to let you crack it open, and as I said before, that's in an NG sector or a Zoltan sector, but the most important thing is that you want a blank jump, and that's where long-range scanners start to help. Not something where there's an anomaly, and not something where there's a ship. And if you can get any information from jumping, that'll help you tremendously. But you want something that has nothing indicated on it. And you'll get a random event, and if you have the stasis pod, you'll get blue dialogue options. Select it, and instead of participating in their study, they will give you a crystal crew member. Important note, I can't stress this enough. If you are going for the crystal ship, you must keep your crystal crew member alive at all costs. Watch his health. Make sure he doesn't take damage. Don't go into random events that randomly kill a boarding crew, so avoid those abandoned space stations. Avoid those alien spiders. You've got to keep this guy safe. Because when you get to Phase 3 in the Rock Homeworlds, you are looking for another blank jump, which will take you to an ancient device, and if you have your rock crew member, you can immediately reactivate it, and you'll be immediately transported, no matter where you are in the Rock Homeworlds, to a secret sector. And that's where we get to the not as often talked about Phase 4 of this event, which is simply survival. As soon as you get in the secret sector, you will be dropped in, given a quest marker, and say, go there. But there's a few things to keep in mind. First off, the Rebel fleet's still pursuing you. There's still Rebel ships, there's still drone scouts and all that. So if you're in here on your last leg, it's not an immediate unlock. You're not done yet. But the other thing is that you're going to see one type of ship you haven't seen before, which is random encounters with crystal ships. And if there's one thing, if you're unfamiliar with them, that you want to keep in mind, it is that their weapons can pierce shields. If you have one layer of shield left, the shots will go through it. Target the weapon system's priorities that survive, advance, and when you get to the quest marker, after just a few jumps, hooray, you get the Crystal Cruiser. You want to go straight for it. Don't get cute. You can run around the sector later. Remember, the Rebel fleet's pursuing you, but once you hit that quest marker, you immediately get the ship unlocked, and you can breathe a sigh of relief, because now you get to fly this blue beauty around. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope this has been a straightforward guide, and if you have any questions, you're welcome to send me a message or comment here. If this has been helpful, feel free to check out other guides as they get posted, or subscribe and check out my own faster than light adventures and runs. So good luck to you.